applause. Come
on.
on.
Okay, look, I won't say very much. I'll just a very short little speech, but thank you for coming, because it's a cold old day. It's really hard to come out on a cold old day, and this is such a really lovely little spot. And the artwork is fantastic, and it's that notion of that two worlds collide, or worlds colliding and creating a new world, especially like this new sort of like Aldinga, which is actually now sort of like now coming to its fore. It's coming into its own really, and you can really feel it now that the freeway is going two ways, and people are buying up land all over the place. The Buddha's up the road, there's things happening all over the place. Well, here's someone's coming in. Welcome.
Sorry, we started.
And so this work should be celebrated, because it is sort of a fantastic sort of array of different works. There's the sculpture, there's the other work, there's another piece of sculpture, and there's the photography and the painting. And I sort of think that when I was actually studying, I actually studied photography in the 80s and graphic design in the 80s, and there was no money in art. There's not a lot of money in art. So you think, why do people do it? Because there's this urge, there's this sense of actually trying to express themselves, to actually show something, create something for people, and put themselves on the line. And that's what people don't realise. Artists actually put themselves on the line, and it's incredibly brave, because you're sort of putting yourself up there, and it's really, a very hard thing to do. And so there's a lot of bravery involved, and I don't think artists do it for the money, because it's very hard to survive on it, because I couldn't survive on the art. I ended up going off into different areas so I could actually survive doing. So I actually went off, and eventually now I've set up my own business. And so to actually survive on art is very difficult. So people actually, I think, through art show their worlds, and so to actually look at their worlds. And when you look at the art, like Judith's work, it actually takes you into the world that she saw. And it's a perception that it's her language, and it's her way of communicating to us about her way she sees the world. And that is so important, because we're all travelling our little worlds along different ways, and it's really important to look at art to see how different people communicate the world, and to see the world differently, because that does change your perception. So it's a bravery, and it's a way to change your perception of the world. And so I think that when I retire, I'll actually eventually start writing and painting and doing my own artwork. But in the meantime, I think it's really important for us to appreciate the art the other people have actually produced, for us to share and to enjoy. So I now would like to open this fantastic exhibition, and thank you all for coming.